Hi everybody, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are doing great and I want to thank everybody for sticking around and being patient while I have been, not uploading that much content at all. I've just been doing the BOD Day series and you guys have been so understanding and patient, so thank you. If you're new to my channel, welcome, but I promise you this is not how it usually is. I do usually post at least 3 videos a week with different content. I'm hoping that as college applications go down and homeschooling, we get more in the rhythm, and there's some other, at-home things going on. Once they slow down a bit, I can start producing again. I definitely hope after the new year because most of the college apps are due before that. So, having said all that, this video is my finished BOD Day patterns of the week, and it was week number 42, and what's the other one? Hang on. Did I not circle it? Hold on one sec. I guess I didn't circle it. So it's number 42 and 43. So it was the Mobius twist shawl, and then it was the easy cat bed, pattern number 659. So here is the Mobius shawl or wrap, or you can use it as anything, a cowl. This was really easy, and I used yarn that I have laying around. So one of the yarns that I used is it was from like a local yarn shop, and it's called Marisol, and I really liked this yarn. It's fine merino wool. It says here, it's actually 98% wool, 2% polyamide, and 114 yards per hank. And I think it was a size 4 or 5, even a heavy 4 or like a lighter 5. It doesn't have the size on here. So I had 2 hanks, so I used those 2 hanks, and I know it wouldn't be enough. So I paired it with this Starlight Soft from Hobie, and this is 86% premium acrylic and 14% reflective polyester. So in the dark, this kind of like glows. But I used this to pair it because I thought the colors looked really pretty together. And I wanted to use this up. So this is all I have left of the balls I had. I used 3 balls of the Starlight and 2 balls of this one. So this is how it turned out. Look how pretty this is. And I'm really happy that I did the stripes. Now, what's great about this pattern, if you have not done a Mobius wrap or shawl before, is you start, and in the circle, you chain and you join. And then you do your foundation row, whether it's single crochet, half double crochet, whatever. In this pattern, it was single, but I actually did a half double. And that's when you do your twist, when you attach that. And then as you're working in the round, it's naturally twisting. You don't have to do anything. And it's working like this at the same time. So it naturally makes it even like that, which is really cool. And if I had more yarn, I would have kept going and would have made this longer, that I could wear it like a top. So it would cover down here with like a tank underneath it or a long sleeve shirt. I think that would have been really pretty. And I might have made armholes because I like this concept for a shirt, especially if you're trying to hide some stuff. So that's going to be in the back of my mind as a possibility. Now, as it is, I think it's a little too small for me. That's why she's wearing it. I think I might give it to my niece. I think it's really pretty. Now, you can also wear it. Oh, she just came right out of the stand. As a big infinity scarf. And it's super warm. So that's how you can also wear it. So it's very versatile. And so the only difference I did to the pattern, this is a V-stitch pattern. What I did was, so I did the V-stitch pattern exactly how Crystal said for the wool yarn. And then when I attached the Starlight, I just did rows of half double crochet, like for the single rows. And then when I did the big final one, I did the V-stitch with it. But I really, really like the way it turned out. I like the way it looks with the different stitches and the different yarn. I think it's very pretty and has a lot of interest to it. And like I said, if you wear it like a wrap, it's super easy. Just pull it over. Oh, I didn't tie in my end. I thought I did all my ends. So isn't that pretty? I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So I will have this pattern linked down below. There's lots of Mobius wraps and shawls out there. They're all done the same with the twist when you join. And then you could just use any stitch you want. So this is something you could really play with if you wanted to make it your own. But I encourage you, if you are to do something like this and you want to have like a pattern, do it, because it's so easy. You don't have to it's not like I'm doing this side and then I have to match it and do this side. You're doing it at the same time and it naturally creates the pattern. So that was week number 42. I will have it linked down below, like I said. Hang on, my camera got messed up. Hang on. You're too on top of me. Okay, now the number 43 pattern was the Easy Crochet Cat Bed, and this is it. Now, she used a 30mm crochet hook and a 25mm crochet hook. And she used 3 skeins of Red Heart Irresistible. And that's a super chunky jumbo number 7. I didn't have that. And I'm on a kick. I'm using all my yarn that I have. So I had some blanket yarn left over from, I don't even remember what. Oh, the octopus, the octopuses that I did, the amigurumi. So I had left over. So what I did was I held 2 strands of the blanket yarn together and for the base. And then I had Paint Box Simply Super Chunky. So for the walls, and I'll show you, I used, so it was 4 strands being held together, 2 of the blanket and 2 of this chunky. And I made mine much wider because a lot of times my cats like to cuddle together. So I needed to make it bigger for them to fit together. Hers is much smaller. Okay, so let me show it to you. And I have to tell you, it's cat approved. I will put pictures after I show it to you of Luna in it. So, okay, so if you see the bottom, I just did the 2 strands of blanket yarn. And as I was doing that, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be way too flimsy for the walls, especially since I'm making it bigger. So that's why I added 2 strands of the Paint Box Simply Super Chunky and to stiffen it, and it worked perfectly. I really like the way it turned out. I went, how many rows? I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows high. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 in the round. And she only did 5, let's see. She did 6 in the round. So I just continued doing the increases, typical increase. You know, first it was, hers ended on 1 single crochet into 4 stitches and then 2 single crochets and then 4 stitches with single. So I just kept going and just increasing that for 10 rows and then went up. So let me bring the camera to it. So you can see how it stands up very nicely. And you see how big it is. And I really like the way it turned out. And as I was done, I have to be honest, I was done with it. Last night, I put it on the floor, and Luna at the time was laying on my lap, and the second I put it on the floor, this is no exaggeration, the second I put it on the floor, she jumped into it. So it is cat approved. And that color matches the walls in my pool table room perfectly. Anyway, I will insert a picture here of Luna in it so you can see it in use. Okay, so I also want to show you this. This is Crystal's Mobius shawl because I could not find a written pattern for it. I don't know if I missed it. I tried looking, but so I just used the YouTube tutorial for that. Okay, so let's see. We're going to pick, let me see where we're at. I haven't done a square in a little bit. I'm behind. I have to do, let's see, what was the last square I did? Zelda NRJ, that was the last square. So I have to do September and October. But let me just see how many weeks we have left in the year. October's pretty much done. So we have 9 weeks left. Wow. I can't believe how fast this year's gone. I know we're always saying it, but the older you get, the faster it goes. So I think we're on track. I'm just going to check that one more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We're on track to do 1 pattern a week now, believe it or not. Let's hope we can do it. So I'm going to pick one. I'm going to speak to her. Okay, Alexa, pick a number from 1 to 35.
Here's a number between 1 and 35. It's 27.
Oh, it was a dupe. Alexa, pick a number from 1 to 35.
Here's a number between 1 and 35. It's 22.
Oh, not a dupe. Okay, Mountain Peaks bag. Okay, so that's going to be week number 44. And let me look it up so we can see what it looks like. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Isn't that pretty? So this is what I will be working on. It's perfect for this time of year. Great gift. So I will have this linked down below as well, so you guys can do it with me and post a picture of your finished project on my Facebook group, which will also be linked down below. So that will be this week's, and since I've caught up and I could do 1 a week, I'm hoping to get some of the squares done, and I have to do my temperature blanket because it's the end of October already. So look out for that video. That should be an extra video this week to show my squares and my temperature throw. And then next week I will show you this BOD pattern. So that should be, that's good. At least there'll be an extra one. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I did want to try this on for you guys so you can see it on me. I could put it on over this. I had it in here, not my closet, so I didn't forget to show you. I really like the way this turned out. This was last week's, which was supposed to be a tee, but I ran out of yarn. So I just made it like, which isn't that cute? I really like that. What do you guys think? Looks good, right? This yarn makes it. See the ombre? It's the Colorama. I only have one of these left. I really like this yarn. It's soft. It's not a bad price, and it gives like the perfect ombre. Okay, so this is it on me. I just wanted to show you guys. And that's it. So I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.